driving along here on the road to Tarcoola. We've been through Port Augusta, Pimba, Glendambo, Kingoonya, and now we're on the way to Tarcoola. You'll see in the background there the east-west and the north-south railway line. At Tarcoola they split up. We're going along the railway line access road from Tarcoola to Allday, through Mount Christie, Barton, and we'll end up at Allday and come down the road from Allday to Yallata, and from Yallata we'll come across and travel up in the Gawler Ranges when we come back on the highway, and then we'll go down to Port Lincoln. So left this morning at about 9 o'clock and it's now about 2:30. We've got 200 litres of fuel on board, and we got 550 kilometres till the next fuel service station, so I hope we've got enough fuel. I think we have. Just going along the road here, we're about 60 k's at the moment out of Tarcoola on the Kingoonya to Tarcoola road, and I'll just pan the camera around. Quite a good dirt road. I don't think we'll be able to maintain this speed for very much longer after we pass through Tarcoola. But want to get past Tarcoola tonight to spend my first night, so lots of caravans on the road, lots of cars on the road. I'm just glad to get off the highway at the moment. This road's been fairly busy. I saw one car a minute ago. That's the first car I've seen, so we're in about 100 kilometres, so fairly busy road, but never mind. Haven't seen any trains yet. There's apparently a train just got permission to pull out of Kingoonya to Tarcoola, so he's probably going to shoot past us any minute, so we'll probably get that later on. It's a goods train, so I've got the timetable here for the Indian Pacific. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning she should pass through where we are, so we'll see how well the timetable is. We might be able to get a shot of the Indian Pacific going through to Perth. They're a magnificent bird, aren't they? He's eating a dead kangaroo there, obviously killed by a train as it went through. As I pulled up, there was about 5 or 6 eagles there having a bit of a feast on the carcass. Just coming into Tarcoola now. Have to slow down here, we might hit school children. They tell me the pub here is still open, but there's not much else. That was Tarcoola. This is where the east-west joins north-south. You've got Tarcoola up in that direction, and the line on the right is the east-west, and the line on the left is the Gan. I'll look in the other direction. Looking the other way, you can see the line split up. One goes the right, one on the right goes to Alice Springs, the one on the left goes to Perth. About 25 k's out of Tarcoola, and we can just about see, if I blow right out, just about see the next radio site up the end of the road there, the tower. That'll be the next. They're about 50 k's apart. A place called Malbooma. That's all it is just a repeater site. The railway's repeater. The line over there. And if we scan around, a shed over there, and that's just about all that's here. Here we leave the government road and we go along the railways track. Here's one of the Telstra optical fibre repeaters. Nice bank of solar arrays there. What I've got home, I've got a solar array about that size. I wish I had one of the others anyway. Anyway, that powers the optical fibre repeater, which is housed in the hut over there, and that optical fibre goes across Australia east to west. And there's repeaters about every 50 kilometres. It's about the same spacing as the railways repeaters. So these repeaters are dotted all the way along the railway line. This is the dog fence. Along the next to the railway line now on the railways track. Just looking for a spot to park the car and spend the night. This is Lions. This is the siding of Lions. There's the switch station there for the entry to the station. Nothing really here except for a sign and a couple of repeater stations. The Telstra repeater station and the Railways repeater station. And we're just going along here looking for a spot to spend the night. I don't want to be too close to the line, but just tucked away somewhere. Look, a good spot looking up here, up ahead. Yep. Might park along here somewhere. Found a spot for the night. There's the line there. And if we pan around, have a look. I'm just tucked in over there. It's just beautiful and quiet here. There's a joint in the rail. Obviously they had a crook bit of rail here and they put a new section in from there to there, because there's the old rail there, and that's how they join it. They weld it back up and they re-pour it. Good train going through. Quite heavily loaded. Creates a lot of wind too when they go past. And it's all quiet again. What are we having for tea tonight? Let's have a look. Ooh, yummy, yummy. What was it again? Beef and veggie soup, that's what it was, yes. Beef and veggie soup. So it's beef and veggie soup tonight. On my new stove. My new stove with electric start. Ooh, look at that. Coming up very well. Coming up very well. Gonna have to get up early. I'm at it's going very well. I'm at Lions at the moment. Lions on the line. And looking at my my timetable. The Indian Pacific's going through at 20 minutes past 6, so I'll have to get up early tomorrow. I've had a look on the map. The road deteriorates to a track from here on in, so should be quite interesting, shouldn't it? Not many flies here, but the ones that are here are annoying. VK5 EDM, VK5 EDM, VK5 EDM. Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Tango Papa. Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Tango Papa Portable. VK5, Kilo Tango Papa Portable. Calling VK5 EDM, VK5 EDM, VK5 EDM. How about you, Ed? Do you have a copy on the old fella tonight there, Ed, back?
Here, receiving you loud and clear, TP. Strength about 2 here, but with my new graphic equaliser, we seem to be pulling out of the mud okay, mate. Now, how's things with you? VK 5 Kilo Tango Papa, VK 5 Echo Delta Mike returning.
No worries there, Ed. I get you a strength about a 5 here. About a 5. There's. I didn't think you'd come through tonight. I didn't think you'd pull it off tonight because I'm not hearing anyone else on out here. I'm not hearing anyone else on here, and I hear a lot of atmospheric noise, a lot of QRM tonight. But you're pushing a very good signal out here, very good signal, well above the noise, and you're doing very well as usual. I'm at Lyons. I'm at Lyons past Malbooma on the way to Mount Christie. How do you copy that, Ed? Back to you.
Yeah, VK 5 Kilo Tango Papa, VK 5 Echo Delta Mike returning. Did you say you're at Lyons, mate? Lyons, Lyons, copy?
That's 100%, Ed. That's where I am, mate.
And the trip's been going well, Trip. The trip's been going okay, mate. You've made good headway already.
Yeah, well, I had a look on the map, Ed. I had a look on the map, and the road runs out just right where I am. So I think Barton's about all we can hope for tomorrow. Barton's about all I hope for tomorrow, so that should be fine. But the Yowies haven't come out for me tonight, Ed. The Yowies haven't come out tonight yet, but I've seen a couple of trains go through. Gee, they got some big ones going through here, Ed. Back to you. VK5 Kilo Tango Papa Portable at Lines on the Indian Pacific, talking to Ed in Port Pirie. VK5 EDM. Back to you, Ed.
Yeah, VK5 Kilo Tango Papa Portable at Lines. The VK5 Kilo Echo Delta Mike returning to your trip. Yeah, you're definitely making the trip there, mate. I'm peaking out okay. I'm just getting you used to this noise reduction system, mate. It seems to be working quite well, actually.
I just I'll take you through the vehicle before dawn, and that's where I sleep, up along there. Got to get the vehicle ready now to get going in the morning.
Well, it's about 7:45 in the morning. Just about to leave Lyons, and I want to get through to Barton by tonight, so anything past Barton's a bonus. This is the track, the road I was on past Lyons, it ends at Lyons. This is the continuation, which is right next to the railway line. It's the railway's access track, and this road goes all the way through to Allday, I presume.
855 mile to Bates, you will be following the left rudder. And left about 15 minutes ago.
A little bit sandy. I'll tell you what, it'd only take a spot of rain to make this totally impassable, all this. Sort of a red clay. This is the morning orders going through to the trains along the track. The IP went through past Lyons at 6:20. I saw it this morning, but it was still dark.
So this Corella, he's eating something pretty juicy.
We're just coming into Windring, metropolis of Windring. Not many shops open today, and I think the school's not in today either, being a Saturday, so we don't need to slow down for Windring. There's the stock loading pens over there. And we've got the railways repeater over there. And down there, I'll just pull up in a second, we've got our one and only street light. I'll just zoom in on the street light for you. There we go. There's the crossing loop at Winbring. We come back. Here's the end switch block, radio controlled. Here's the operates for the crossing loop. Heading towards Mount Christie siding. The road's a little bit sandy, but at least when the road's sandy there's no bloody corrugations. Doing good here now. Doing nearly 50 kilometres per hour, we're going good. We're in fourth gear for a change. Oh, the traffic on this road's getting terrible. I just saw another car. Just heading to Mount Christie siding now.
Train order.
Lots of train orders today.
36 THRESH. Proceed to Kingoonya. COONANA.
Now we're going a little bit slower. We've got some little, looks like tomatoes. Here we are. Mount Christie siding. Got some old engines and that there. And we've got the control box up there. Here's Mount Christie. Just missed a train going through. Never mind. A little handcart there. There's the radio repeater for Mount Christie. On our way to Mulgala and then Barton. I think we're at Barton. There's a little walkway there with sleepers. There's all sleepers around. I think that's Ziggy's place there at Barton.
having a big sand dune along the side. I think you'll find he's sitting there watching me. No, we're definitely at Barton. I just saw a sign that says Barton, so we must have missed Mulgala. We just have to drop off the presents for Ziggy and we'll be on our way. I don't think there's too many people here. Obviously the cruise quarters at Barton for the national freight people. That must be Ziggy's house up there. That must be Ziggy's house up there. We just stopped for the night, still at Bates, just panning around, and we're cooking tea. I wonder what we're cooking tonight. We're cooking braised steak and onion with rice. I stuck some rice in it to bulk it out a bit, so we'll see how we go. That's got to ferment for a little while yet. You still see the rice, yep. And have a little drink. And we've had a good day today. And just thought I'd stop just before, just past Bates actually. And all day's the next stop, and then we might go to Maralinga tomorrow and have a bit of a look out there if we've got enough fuel.
Echo Delta Mike, calling VK5 Kilo Tango Portable. Are you with us, Trevor?
Yes, I read you loud and clear, Ed. How are you this evening, VK5 KTP Portable?
Yeah, I've got you in there, Trevor. I've got you in there, mate. Can you just give us a little bit more of an over, mate? I've got a lot of static discharge this end, mate. Can you just give me a longer over?
Yeah, no worries. VK5 Kilo Tango Papa Portable, VK5 KTP Portable, talking to VK5 EDM. Good evening, Ed. How are you? How's things going this evening? Everything's okay this end. Everything's okay this end. I'm at Bates. I'm at Bates. I've been through Barton. How do you copy that, Ed? Come back.
Yeah, VK5 Kilo Tango Portable, VK5 Echo Delta Mike returning you, Trevor. Yeah, I've got you at about 5x5, about a 5x5 trap, and glad to see that everything's okay, but I've got a lot of static crashes in the background. But I'm just moving my graphic equalizer around to optimise the best reception there, mate. Oh, you're so well, mate. So you're in the middle of the sand hill. Back to you, Trevor.
Yeah, no worries, Ed. Yeah, I'm down here in the starting to get into Min country up here, Ed. Starting to get into Min. I've been through Barton. I saw Ziggy's house, or what I think was Ziggy's house. I don't think you can miss it, can you, Ed? If you know what I mean, I don't think you can miss it. I tell you what, I was a bit surprised when I ran across Barton. It sprang up out of the blue on me. I was hoping for Mulgary or Mulgala. Mulgala was the next one I was going to find, and I actually must have blinked and missed that one. I must have blinked and missed that one, Ed, because next thing I know, I see a couple of buildings there, and I reckon that was Barton. So I don't think you can mistake Ziggy's place. It's the one with all the sleepers in the sandhill, Ed. Is that correct there? Back to you.
Yeah, that's right, Trev. Yeah, that's right. You come good towards the end of the road over there, mate, but the beginning of it was very much clouded with static.
It's another day, it's Sunday, and we just come up on this sign on the road. Drive with care, deep road holes next 35 kilometres. We're just coming out of Bates. There's the railway line, and we're gonna go ahead. So hope we don't have to turn back. So we'll see how we go. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. It's been good so far. The sand ridges have started, and they're about every half a kilometre apart, and we see the limestone base between the sand ridges of the limestone of the Nullarbor Plain. So we're getting close to the Nullarbor now. There's more sand ridges up ahead there. Getting a few eucalypts now. The eucalypts weren't that prevalent before, but now there's getting a few through the sand dunes, or between the sand dunes anyway.
I hear they didn't have anywhere near as much as normal. Is that the story? Mind you, of course, with break-in and missing, it doesn't help.
Now there's the station. Start for all day.
Sure, give you the kiss of life.
One more last go at me this road, I think. Get a little bit sick of the corrugations. Like all day is exactly 400 kilometres from Glendambo.
I'd see there's some real bargains, of course, if you had time to pour through the boxes, which I just had a general look around during the lunch break. Yeah, that's interesting. We decided against it because of the foul weather, particularly over here, and 100 miles each way and that kind of weather wasn't
That's where I came on the last trip I was up here. I came to all day. And it looks like all the sand dunes are gone. If we look behind us. You'll see the last of the sand dunes we crossed. Was going through the switch siding at all day. And now we're at the other end of the switch siding at all day, and all the sand dunes are gone, and we're down to the flat of the Nullarbor Plain, and after I reckon we'll lose the bushes soon too, and that'll be it. On the edge of the Nullarbor, got a couple of pepper trees growing. Still at all day. This is the north side of the line coming into all day. See the last sand dunes there. All day must be right on the edge of the Nullarbor. I can't find that spring. Still in the sand dunes here. The line curves around a bend. Into the limestone, and there she is, flat from then on in to the horizon. There's our pepper trees, and there's the all-day tower radio repeater. Here on the way to Watson. Very flat now. Just coming into Watson. Watson, the next railway siding after all day on the Nullarbor Plain. It's here I depart from the track for a little bit. Scan you around. See heaps of stuff over there. There's the railways radio repeater for Watson. We'll take the bitumen road up to Maralinga and have a bit of a look up there. Going along beautifully. Beautiful to get on a bit of bitumen. Heading north from Watson.
on the bitumen road to Maralinga. Got the old telegraph line alongside of us and a single lane bitumen road. Good nick too, it's a good road. I've just taken it out of four-wheel drive, so we don't need to have it in four-wheel drive along here. Made it very good along the tracks there. This is about as far as we go. You can tell this one is one of Len Bedell's roads, can't you? That's looking back from the locked gate. Just left Watson. I've decided to go through all the way through to Cook. I've just finished using the reserve tank. I'm now on the main tank. So I'm 70 litres of juice down. I should have heaps of fuel to get to Cook. The only problem is one thing that's worrying me is the fuel light on the car keeps coming on to say I've got no fuel left. But the gauge still says full, and I've dipped the tank, and I've still got a full tank of diesel back there, so we'll see how we go. Nice road, isn't it? Lots to see. But at least there's no speed restrictions and there's no school children to worry about. That's a plus. That's where I spent the first night when I was here last time, behind that little hill over there. In a marvellous. In all this spot, in all this country, you can recognise where you spent the night. I remember seeing that in the distance and thinking that was the sighting of O'Malley. Well, it's not. It's just one of the poles that were left up from the telephone route that used to follow the line, and they left where it was because it contains a nest. We'll see that in a minute. As you can see, there's not all that many trees around here. They've even got some droppers around and fence around it so it doesn't get too close. But basically, there's not many trees around here. Not many trees at all. So we're heading that way. Rock.
Another one of the optical fibre repeaters. This is the Watson regenerator. Solar pad. It's a little bit shy of Watson, a little bit away from Watson, but they still call it the Watson repeater. We're on the telecom track. This is the one that Telecom put through when they put the optical fibre route through. They struck a deal with the railways, but they had to make their own track. So this is the Telecom track. The next one in is the railways track, and one right next to the line is the old railways track. This is generally the best one, the Telecom track, because it's the most recently made. Gee, I hope a train didn't come along. There's O'Malley, the side of O'Malley. Here we are at Fisher. Yeah, the car's still in one piece. It's flat, isn't it? There's the railways repeater. There's one. Optical fibre repeater. There's the solar panels. As you see, we got a nest up there, and that ain't no spoggy's nest. Camp for the night. I found a tree. The one and only tree. Good morning. So far I've done 570 kilometres, and we're going to go and do some more.
At 20 k's out of Cook at the moment. This is the road out of Cook towards the sea. And here we come down finally to the bitumen road. K's to Nullarbor Roadhouse. It's good to get the old girl back on bitumen again. Here's where I'm camped for the night. Yangi Bay. That's the view. There's the people I towed out. And there's our wagon. We're on a fair lean today. I've got some beef pepper pot soup tonight, and I've put a bit of rice in to make a bit of a meal. Now here's a trick for you young cooks. If it's a bit too runny, what we'll do is we got some potato whip. Put a bit of that in there. And you stir that in, and it makes it a bit more solid. Stops it from being runny. You like me double boiler there? Me heat on the bottom pan was a bit savage for me. So what I do is I put water in there and I heat that up. And I've got this pan here with the soup in it sitting in the boiling water, and you see that whip's made that a bit more solid. Wait for the rice to soak up a bit more of the juices. See the rice in it? So that's beef pepper pot soup with rice and potato whip, cooked on a double boiler. Anyone wants any more cooking tips, just drop me a line, alright? Place tonight. The place I was thinking of near Cowell, there was already a caravan there, but I found this spot here on the Cowell Road. It's an old rubbish dump, I think. Anyway, what's on tonight? Well, I got some corn that I bought at Port Lincoln, and I've mixed it with some chili beef. That should be very nice. And I've got some damper rolls that I've spread with some stuff. Corn and bacon savoury spread. And what else have I got? I've got some mango and passion fruit. And that's my tea.
VK5 Kilo Tango Papa, VK5 EDM, VK5 EDM. Unbelievable, 5 by 7, 5 by 2, I do not believe it. How are you tonight, TT?
Good evening, Ed. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm a bit tired tonight. Been a big day today, been through Port Lincoln and had a day at Lincoln and sort of on the way home. Can't stay out any longer, I haven't got any clean clothes left. I'm just outside of Cowell, Ed, just outside of Cowell, and just wondering how I'm coming through tonight. VK5 EDM, this is VK5 Kilo Tango Papa Portable.
VK5 Kilo Tango Portable, VK5 EDM returning to you, Trevor. Excellent signal report, my friend, excellent signal report, 5 by 7 plus. 5 by 7 plus, mate, so you're just belting in across the top of the water there, mate. Very good signal, back to you.
Another wave from anywhere strikes us underway across Yugoslavia.
Kosovar Albanian leader Ibrahim Rugova arrives in Italy as Macedonia closes the Kosovo border in the face of a flood of refugees.
Crashing helicopters in Albania have been grounded after a second plane crash kills 2 crewmen.
Those stories plus a business report and more in our next half hour of VOA News Now.
I'm Tom Crosby with Meredith.